Benefits I've received since working with Terry and Drew have been quite significant in terms of, one, I now have a very clear vision of where I'm going to take my business over the next 3 to 5 years and beyond that. Secondly, the marketing activity which I'm now undertaking is giving me access to a far broader range of potential clients, both in the UK and internationally.
Another benefit is some of the client strategies that have been shared with our firm that have enabled us to generate leads without making a single cold call.
In the last 18 months since we've been working with Terry and Drew, I would say our business is up about 50%.
Yeah.
Since I've been working with Terry and Drew, we've had the best 6 months that we've had from November through to April previously before, and we're looking forward to continuing to further grow and develop the business.
I've just had the best quarter that I've had ever during the whole duration of my business, which I've been running now for 9 years.
So one client strategy in particular will probably generate an additional $200,000 in placements fees in the next 12 months.
It gives you a step-by-step way to improve your business. So there's no question, there's no uncertainty about it. If you follow his steps, your business is going to improve.
I engaged with Terry because I found that we were getting stale in our business and we needed some external input, someone to refresh our sales techniques. Terry's certainly done that with Drew. We now have, over the last 3 months, gained at least 5 really top clients that we'd have perhaps never got to before. I'd have no hesitation to recommend Terry to business owners.
I've been working with Terry for only a few months, but already we've trebled our retained business and we're on track to double our turnover this year.
Before working with Terry and Drew, I was probably speaking with 1 or 2 decision makers per week, and now I'm probably speaking with 10 to 12 per week, so a significant increase on that, which is having a direct impact on the business. No cold calling anymore.
Some of the client strategies that have been shared with our firm that have enabled us to generate leads without making a single cold call. Like many of you, I've never really enjoyed making cold calls. You kind of figure that you're a pest. You don't know what interruptions you're causing. And you know damn well these hiring managers are getting tons of calls like this on a daily basis.
So tons of things, loads of strategies to win clients, loads of processes, loads of automation, and just being able to win clients not by just me doing it, and using systems and processes to be able to do that.
More clients, just really getting more clients on board. I think we all know that recruitment's changed drastically. I think we all know that what we used to do 5-10 years ago doesn't work anymore. So it really was about I had an existing client base which were very loyal and knew what I could deliver, but it was really about getting my message across to new clients, using the old cold calling and sort of trying to use disruptive marketing, which didn't work anymore. So I really got to a place where I needed to find a different way to get my message to my clients, and this has allowed me to do that and sort of learn ways to do that. In terms of percentage revenue, I've seen probably a 60% increase in revenue in the last 12 months.
Additionally, he has this global perspective that I found valuable. I'm a solo operator for Bridgepoint Search, and so to have that outside perspective I find invaluable. Not only that, he brings some of the best marketing advice from his global clients and reorients it to be specifically targeted towards finding new clients for recruiters.
No, we don't cold call. We do follow up people who've expressed an interest in what we do.
Okay, the benefit is that I can clearly see more than ever before that the landscape of the industry is changing dramatically. And if we're not in now, we're out tomorrow.
It's totally transformed my business. My turnover has gone through the roof, and all because of the stuff I implemented through Terry. So I'm delighted.
So many different avenues that I just wasn't aware of how to generate leads, how to get in front of the right people.
It's very educational. It's completely radical in terms of how people should be doing recruitment now. it's not for everyone, but it's something I've been looking for, and yeah, I think I found the answer.
It's market-leading stuff in terms of, how do we get our name out there? How do we stand out from our competitors? All that kind of stuff is here in abundance, and hearing it from guys that have been there and done it, it really gives you the confidence to implement it and be successful with it.
So advice would be obviously to get on the course, would be to look at the way that you're currently doing your recruitment and attracting clients and candidates, and thinking outside the box in order to maximise the revenue that the consultants produce.
The best thing about working with Terry and Drew really is they're just fun guys. They're down to earth. They get a sense that we're all in a place where we want to develop. That they really do help you to implement what you need to implement and give you the confidence to implement it. So,
would I recommend Terry and Drew to other recruiters? Definitely. You've got to be committed to growth. You cannot just think that this is a free ride.
100%. If you want to grow your firm, you want to win more clients, and you want to do it via systems and processes that don't require your action all the time, then yeah, 100%.
What would be my advice to other search firms? Make contact with Terry, listen carefully, see what he has to offer. Again, as Terry says himself, it may not be for everybody, but if you're eager and you're serious about the business, go on, have a very, very deep conversation with him and find out what he can do for you.
Some of the results I've had are really more confidence in presenting myself to my prospective clients. I'm charging higher rates. We're starting to get retainers, and it's a replicable system for generating new business. So if you're looking for ways to increase your new business at a recruiting firm, I'd recommend looking into what Terry has to offer.
As long as they're not my competitors, I would say to other recruitment companies, this is the way forward. This is really the kind of thing you need to implement in your business to be able to drive up new client numbers to be successful.
Would I recommend Terry and Drew to other recruiters? Definitely, but I think there has to be a prerequisite that whoever would consider working with Terry and Drew has to be 100% committed to growing the business.
As long as they're not in my industry sector, I would say, it's going to be worth its weight in gold. These techniques will undoubtedly deliver magnificent growth. I'm very, very excited.
If you follow and take action with what Terry and Drew have given us, I can't see it not working. So definitely invest.